What's up, guys? Welcome back to JodabeniTV. Today is another amazing day to get after it. We're gonna be better today than we were yesterday. Since you've already watched this far, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and you might as well already like the video because you're gonna like what I'm about to say. So now let's begin the video. After you subscribe, just hit it right there. All right, let's go. So I got some good news. This past month, I got the opportunity to play against the RGV TOROS. They are a pro USL team. So according to the NCAA, during the fall, the spring season, when there's strength and conditioning, we are allowed to play some of those teams. And our team is the UTRGV, but the team we played against, the USL team, is the RGV TOROS. They are also located here in the Valley. So prior to coming to this school this January, I was playing as a forward. And then whenever I came here under the guidance of my new coach, he showed me another position where I can be even more effective, which led down to me playing as a center back. So I'm basically gonna be telling you guys what was the difference whenever I played them than when I usually play other people. How did it feel, and basically what happened? So first of all, starting off at the game, we actually had a pretty quick goal, to be honest. It happened in approximately like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. We scored against a pro USL team, so that was actually really exciting. But immediately after, for some reason, I guess maybe we got too comfortable, but immediately started hammering us with goals. The end result was 4-3. We lost by 1 goal, and I had an opportunity to score, but I didn't capitalize on it. But it was all on me. I gained the experience. It's going in next time. So pretty much the difference in what I noticed was, the only difference I could say that we really lacked compared to them at the beginning was, starting out, their intensity was a lot higher most of the game, the first half. We started to pick up the intensity second half, where we caught up and we started to surpass their intensity, which led us to rack up the rest of the goals, even to the point where I almost scored. So the first thing is their intensity. The second thing that I really noticed was everybody's touch was good. Well, a lot better than what you would expect playing at UPSL or USL 2. So pretty much everybody, this is their job. This is what they get paid to do. So they have to execute. No matter if they're playing a middle school team, they have to show that they are pros. So most of them, whenever the touches was good, there weren't really bad touches that like you could really point out. A lot of it was covered. And another thing that they were really doing that was really well was their decision-making skills, their tactics on the ball and off. So a lot of the times when they would beat us, it was all because they were that one step ahead of us. And what we're trying to close that gap as right now as Division I players, we're trying to close that gap so we can reach there and surpass and even go even farther in. So the first thing was they had high intensity. The second thing was their tactics. The third was their first touch. First touch was the biggest thing. And to be honest, whenever you get that pass, you really don't have that much time. So in my opinion, if you're trying to play at a higher level and you're not at, if you're like in high school or something, try your best to get your game to the point where you only use 2-touch passing. Unless you're running it down the line and you need a cross. Other than that, if you're in the middle, if you're getting pressure, you want to release the ball fast, because whenever you get to this level, the moment you take 3 touches, you're in trouble. And I experienced that firsthand. I moved up forward maybe 2 steps, and instead of releasing the ball, I decided to turn back and then pass it, but it was already too late. The defender was on me, and I had to take him down with me. He saw he wouldn't score. But definitely what I believe my team had that the Toros couldn't beat us in was our physical attributes. This semester arc, what we do is goalposts. So from one goal line, you run to the other 6-yard, the 6-yard box, across and back to our side in under 36 seconds. 36 seconds is the most you can get, and we do 10 of those. So there's 3 lines. They go to 36, 36, and then you go. So you have approximately a minute and 15-20 seconds to rest, and then you have to get the next one in that time frame. So whenever we played the Toros, when they started getting tired, that's when we started to eat. So their intensity, even though they're good, skillful, and everything, whatever you may say, but whenever it came down to it, our mental toughness was really what helped us continuously get all those 3 goals. Even though we were losing pretty bad, we came back really hard, and the half wasn't a full 45 minutes. It was approximately 35. If we would have had that 10 extra minutes, I believe we would have at least tied the game or even won it.
We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up.
So to summarize pretty much what happened at this game against a pro team, the difference between Division 1 soccer and theirs, pretty much the first touch passing to the tactics, meaning are you making the right decision? Because if you're not, for them, the coach is going to fire you and find somebody else who can and won't get that coach fired. The third is your first touch, good. And the basics, you have to be fit. And even though they're pros, since we were much more fit, whenever they started getting tired, we started capitalizing because that was nothing to us. We were just getting started. So that was the biggest thing that I noticed, and I wanted to tell you guys this because if you're trying to go pro and you want to know how it feels to be there or playing against them, that's pretty much it. You're really not that far. If you can clean up your touch, if you can make sure you know the game really well, because that's going to help you a lot. So even if you're not very fast or very strong, if you can use your brain, you can still dominate like crazy. So fix your touch, your tactics, and get in shape. If you're watching this far, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, so that was what I wanted to share with you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions, hit me up on my Instagram. I'm always responding. People writing me paragraphs, etc. I read them and I respond. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next video. JodabeniTV is out.